Good morning, it's Gemma. As you can see, I'm at the Repton oak tree. I was pleasantly surprised when I saw that it's no longer taped off. Last time I came, couldn't get near it because it was infected with caterpillars, which irritate human beings and can be fatal to dogs and things. So I haven't touched it. I'm not going too near, just in case somebody's ripped the tape off or something. In fact, I can see some white ribbony stuff hanging in the tree over there, so that might well be it. I don't know, but I'm grateful for being able to spend some time here this morning, feeling totally overwhelmed. I've had no sleep. It's supposed to be my day off, but I went down into the kitchen in the middle of the night and there was a note there saying that my ex-partner's got some kind of appointment in town. Didn't say what day or anything, so that was helpful. You know, there's just this expectation that I'm going to just drop things with no notice and deal with it. I've been dealing with the situation all night and being triggered by it. And on top of that, I'm just feeling dreadful with menopause. So today's supposed to be my 4 hours off a week, but to go to the Peace Garden, but I've had to cancel the friend who's not picking up her messages, so more than likely she'll land on the doorstep, and I just can't deal with it. I just cannot deal with it at all. So I've just escaped. I've just had to walk away this morning. I know there's a carer on the way. Made sure she's fed and pets are safe, but yeah. Just glad I can spend some time. Because I can't relax, I can't concentrate on anything, I can't sleep. It'd be different if I had somebody to talk to about it on hand that's not going to judge me for being crap at everything. But I haven't got that. God, now I'm being bitten. So yeah, I've got my rucksack, seen some nice locals this morning. Got drinks bit of food. So I might make a day of it. So I'm just going to enjoy the tree for a bit longer and make a move. It's a lovely rose here, almost open. There are loads of cans, bottles, sweet wrappers everywhere. Because kids they buy these packet of sweets and then they just, as they eat them, they just drop the sweet wrapper on the floor. So there's like trails of them everywhere. It's so beautiful and people are just oblivious to it. Drives me absolutely insane. All you can do is pick up what you can and leave no trace when you bring your own stuff into the woods. Yeah, I had this in the time that I managed to fall asleep in the night, which was only a couple of hours. I had a nice comforting dream, and it was about when I was 19 at university. I had a counsellor and yeah, I've kind of been in touch with her on and off all my life, and kind of the nearest thing I've ever had to I suppose a mother figure. I just dreamt that I just sort of like laid my head in her lap while all these people that drain my energy and stuff were all around me. And she was like, there was just like a few minutes of, yeah, you can lay your head down, you can rest just for a time, you know. So that was quite nice. Look at this. This is kind of like a metaphor for these woods, really. Look, broken beer glass. I'll take that with me. You know, I mean, there's dogs come here. It's just litter everywhere you look. Another reason I prefer the winter, because fuckers are all indoors. Or you don't come out in the cold and the rain. It's bliss. And why you have to be off your face when you come here is beyond me. You know, why you can't enjoy the sun without being off your fucking head. I mean, they brought the beer cans and bottles in here, so why not take them out? Because they're not as heavy on the way out. This tree's got eyes. That's literally what they're called. They're normally on the south side of a tree. I don't know what side of this it is, but look at that. All over these woods there are lots of slabs of concrete and bricks. There used to be, I know, years and years and years ago, there was a mental hospital. It's the old word. I don't know what the PC word is, but hospital for people with mental illness, and that was eventually demolished. It was owned by the Repton estate or something. Hang on, I'm losing my trousers. Oh God. Yeah, if there's anything that can be annoying about losing weight, it's your clothes fall off you, and I've got my hands full. Just a second. That's better. I'll let you listen to the bird song for a while. But then again, there's the circular saw in the background. You just cannot get away from it. I'm actually going to I think I'm going to get a proper pair of ear defenders, because I'm that overwhelmed. Extraneous noise, it's just too invasive. And when you can't lay down long enough to meditate or switch off, you have to kind of, that's the only solution of just wearing earplugs 24/7, and it's killing my ears. I'm going to end up with ear infection. So I think I might have to invest in a pair. The advantage of my woodland and oak tree videos not getting many views is that you can just listen to the sounds of the woods without obnoxious adverts interrupting. If you enjoy birdsong. It's the kind of thing you see on everywhere you look. Right, I thought we'd go up here today towards the top of the woods. Let's see if I can find anywhere to have the food that I didn't eat yesterday. I haven't sat up here for a good couple of years actually. It was quite a clearing here, quite a nice clearing, but it's all sprung up with brambles. Just come to see what this is here. Oh, more tissue. I thought, oh, it's some interesting fungus, but no, it's more tissue. It's weeks now since we've had any rain. We're only in the beginning of May, and already the forest feels sort of tired. Look, more rubbish. You're not supposed to have open fires here, but they always do. More sweeties. Fuck's sake. So I doubt I'm going to find anywhere here. This is why I long for there to be another... don't want there to be another pandemic, but lockdown suited me right down to the ground. This is what the planet needs. You need people to fucking stay away from nature. You know? Give it a bit of time to recover. Red Bull. I'm fucking sick. Right. I think I'm just going to end up at the normal place that was yesterday, which is okay. Just look at the quality of the light here. Bluebells have gone, have been replaced by bramble mostly. The new growth on, is it a fir tree? Some kind of conifer, I think. Just remembered I left my bracelet, Tree of Life bracelet, in the kitchen. That will be gone when I get home. Won't see that again. Never mind. I've got it on video. Here we are, around about the same time as yesterday, but it's a brighter day today, so there's more people outside. I did some of my green building assignment yesterday. Not a great deal, but looked up how to do more in-text citations when I paraphrase references. But I think realistically I'm just going to have to pack it in. Because every day is just, you think, yeah, you know, I've got it sorted for now, and then the ground shifts beneath your feet again. Right, let's get a cup of tea on, dying for a cup of tea. Can you see the butterflies? There's a pair of them sort of dancing around each other. Wow. This is really tasty. Not very good for me, but it'll fill me up. So it's the steam off my food. Yeah, sage and onion stuffing and bubble and squeak from Christmas. It was frozen, but it kind of defrosted in a slimy slop at the bottom of my bag. Phone's just rung, answered it, and it went dead. People don't give you a chance to answer the bloody thing. I mean, I'm not surgically attached to my phone like most people. In fact, when I'm not out of the house, it's not on. I don't have the fucking thing on. Don't want to hear from people. Must be careful not to overheat my food today, because in the post section you probably see I burnt my mouth on the soup yesterday, and I think because it's cool outdoors. I don't know how I didn't feel it burning me so badly. I don't know, there must be something wrong with me, because I'm like that with hot water bottles. When I was younger, I had a hot water bottle in bed, and I didn't have a cover on it, and I think during the night I must have been laying on top of it, and I looked down when I was in the bath, and I had a massive burn all over my chest, and I've still got a scar to this day. That must have been when I was in my teens or something. I didn't feel it, just didn't feel it in the night. And I was oblivious when I was eating the soup yesterday. So maybe there's something wrong with me in terms of not being able to feel the heat and everything. But oh well. Yeah, feeling anxious again now, but I'll just stay out longer. I'm just going to stay out. I've got to stay out most of the day. I just want that woman to go. She'll turn up anyway, because she doesn't respect my boundaries. Not many people do. I say no to her and she just does it anyway. So just want to make sure that I bet she'll be there when I get back, when I get there. I'm just going to avoid as much as possible, and just can't wait for today to be over. I cannot wait. Yeah, that's nice, but it's a bit rich for me. It's filled me up, and I'm going to leave the rest for some creature to eat. Yeah. If you like music, check out a song called Lay Me Low by John Tams. And there's a guy that sings it with him. I can't remember his name at the moment, but the lyrics just mirror exactly the way I'm feeling now. Lay me low, where nobody can find me. Lay me low, where nobody can hurt me. It's a really beautiful song, and I worked with John Tams in 2000 at it was then called the Royal National Theatre, on a show called The Mysteries in the Cottesloe Theatre. I was Sue Johnston's dresser. I was a dresser at the National, but the crew were also part of that show, so I had to wear costume and everything and learn some dances and stuff. And Sue Johnston she'd snapped a ligament in her leg, so she couldn't dance. So some of us had to kind of fill in for her with the dancing. And it was the most joyous show I've ever worked on. I loved it. I forget how long it ran for, but it was a good long while. And I was doing that in rep with, I think it was All My Sons, with James Hazeldine, who's now departed, who's dead. He was on London's Burning, great actor. And I was Julie Walters, dresser for that, All My Sons. She's great, a fellow Brummie, lovely lady. As funny as she is on screen, she's as funny on screen in real life as she is on the TV. Yeah, so that Lay Me Low song is from that show. And John Tams is an amazing musician. Him and Linda Thompson, who's a folk singer. She's also in the show. She was also in the show. Amazing voice. Yeah, that was an inspirational time in my life. And for a lot of it, I was Corin Redgrave's dresser. He's dead now. He was Vanessa Redgrave's brother, who I got on really well with. He liked my poetry and published some of it in his Marxist magazine. I'm not sure whether Marxism resonates anymore, if it did at the time, but he kind of, I think he published my first poem actually. And yeah, he played some really dark, evil characters, but I think he didn't, I forget what the play was he was in, but such a sweet man, such a nice, gentle soul. And the other actress that sticks out in my mind was Sheila Hancock, and she was probably my favourite actress to dress. I was very lucky. I was a dresser for many years at the National Theatre as well as at the Chichester Festival Theatre. I was very lucky. A couple of lecherous men, you know, who used to crack on to me between, you know, quick changes. You know, I'd have to go in their dressing room and they'd, married men leering over me, and it's horrible. But by and large, I was very lucky, and I've kind of watched these people. So a lot of them were around about my age, a bit older, and I've kind of watched their careers develop over the years on screen and on the stage and in film. But yeah, by far the easiest actress I dressed was Sheila Hancock, because she, I just went in did my job and came out again. I don't like small talk. I don't like all the darling this and darling that. I hate all that, and that's partly why in the end it, I outgrew it. I think, but she's not like that, and she's just easy. Other actors, I don't think, found her very easy, but certainly in terms of dressing her, it was fine. But by and large, I was really lucky, really lucky. So yeah, it's a bit about my theatre background. And then I became a professional musician myself. I decided at the age of 30 to go for it. I actually got sacked from my job because my OCD was a million times worse than it is now. And I just thought, no, the job I was doing at the time wasn't what my heart was in. I've always wanted to be a musician, and yeah, 30 years old I went for it, and I've had 20 years of really good experiences as a musician. I'm still a musician, but I'm not working at the moment. So I was ill. I got frozen shoulder in both shoulders, and it took 2 years for it to wear off. I was teaching piano up until last September, and then this situation with my ex-partner's taken over a bit, but I still, when I do sit down and play, it makes me, I feel complete. I should do it more. My poor double bass has been stood in a corner for a couple of years now, and I know if I pick it up, I'll feel instantly better, but just, yeah, just not doing that. Anyway, I'm gonna finish my cup of tea, I think, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably go for another walk. Don't want to go home yet. Don't want to go home at all. I thought we'd go and have a look at Repton Park. So on the other side of the forest, there's this really posh estate called the Manor Repton Park. It's what the Repton Oak is named after. I haven't been for years and years, but oh, look here. This is where all the millionaires live. There's a lot of celebrities live here. A lot of cast of EastEnders, and I think Patsy Palmer lived here. Yeah, because I live on a council estate, but literally just round the corner is Chigwell, where all the mansions are. So let's go and see what we can find. I used to go running here during the pandemic, and it's quite posh, although this part wasn't. Pile of grass cuttings there, that wasn't here last time I came. It's not wildly exciting, but you can kind of see. Not even sure whether I'm supposed to be in here, to be honest, but nobody's ever stopped me. But you can see in the distance the opulence of the apartments and flats. It's another world. So yeah, just used to run all around the edge here. This is new. It's somewhere people can sit. It's nice. Anyway, yeah, that was just a quick look at how the other half live. Look at that amazing tree. There's more cow parsley. Okay, I'm hot now. Still got my puffy on from when I was sitting down, and come to the end of the woods. I'm just going to have a look over here. Just noticed a big pile of branches that I've never seen before. This is well, it would be a beautiful clearing if it wasn't for all the graffiti. It's on every tree, you know. I bet watching this people will think I'm like female version of Victor Meldrew. 1 foot in the grave. I probably am. Yeah, not sure what this is about. Anyway, I'm hot. The woman was due to arrive about 3/4 of an hour ago. Hopefully she didn't turn up like I asked her not to. But I've got a horrible feeling she's going to be there. In which case I'll come straight out again and go to the Peace Garden. I don't know what's worse, dealing with everything by myself or having to deal with other people and their opinions when they come into the situation. I don't know what's fucking worse. Anyway. Thank you for joining me. I'm very blessed to have all this on my doorstep. And because Jan seems to be up most of the night now, maybe I'm going to just come out in the night and sit here at night. I mean, I've done many overnighters here. I've slept in these woods multiple times. Can't do a whole night, but maybe that's a solution, because I need to sleep. I need to sleep, or at least rest. So, okay, well, thanks for watching, and see you again soon.